Not long ago, someone asked me, "Where do you work?" And I said, "Well, I work for Farah Leisure." And they said, "Well, really, uh, what do you guys make?" I said, "Well, we really only make one thing. We're in the happiness business, and we make smiles. We exist, our purpose is to create happiness one smile at a time." So I'd like to tell a simple but related story about the importance of smiling. A friend of mine who ran a large franchise of an international burger company they had about 40 stores. And like any franchise, they had some stores that did very well and some stores that didn't do as well. And they decided to do an experiment. One day they took the top-rated general manager from the #1 store and they put him in charge of the number 40 store, the lowest performing store. And they were curious to see, they didn't give him much of a chance because the number 40 store was really in the worst location. It was had historically been the worst store. So, but anyway, they did the experiment. And after about a year, they went back and looked at it and said, "Oh my goodness, this store had climbed to be in the top 5." And they couldn't understand it. They said to the general manager, "What did you do? What was the secret? Was it a new marketing plan, or did you redevelop the store or remodel?" And he said, "Really, no." He said, "It was really quite simple. You know, I instructed each of my employees to look each customer directly into the eye and to smile. And that simple act of connecting with people was enough to turn the performance of that store around tremendously. It drove repeat visits. It drove their entire base of customer visitation." And to me, that story really underscored for me what the power and the importance of the smile is in work, and how important it is for our colleagues to connect with each of our guests in a very personal way. The organizations will change. We'll be facing new competitors. We'll be faced with new tourism challenges and growth opportunities. But what really will make a difference is how well Farah as a company works together, how well the employees come together, how well they unite, how well we support each other, our level of collaboration. These are really the important values that are really at the root of all that we do, and are really so important for us as we try to overcome any of our challenges in the future. Over the next 5 years, the number of employees at Farah will more than double, and the number of parks that we manage will also more than double. And each of those parks will have its own unique personality. But behind each of those parks, all of the Farah employees will all share one common purpose: to spread happiness one smile at a time. Behind every great change is a spark. And as a way of kickstarting our new expression of Farah, and as a way of expressing to the world what Farah is about, I'd like to introduce to you our new visual identity, our new logo. So lastly, I'd like to say, for all the changes that Farah is making, I would love each and every one of you to get involved, to reach out, to try to embrace these new tools that we will be introducing, to embrace the new courses we'll be offering, and to participate to the largest degree that you can. Because what you put into it and what each of us put into Farah will be multiplied for what comes out and for what we will be able to achieve collectively. So thank you. Thank you all for your participation. Thank you for all of your hard work and your efforts.